Et le YouTube. Continue Master Detective Archive, Raincode. Où est-ce qu'on était? Je crois qu'on va investigationner là. Investigationnage. Pour savoir ce qui s'est passé aux chercheurs. Du coup, investigationnons. Bon, après ce temps de chargement de 30 secondes. Je pense que sur les autres consoles, les chargements sont plus rapides. Mais bon, c'est pas grave. Hmm. Ah oui, il y avait aussi ça. C'est vrai qu'on avait notre chef. Alors moi je pensais qu'il s'était juste gravement blessé, mais je pense plutôt que il est out. Hein. Enfin, je sais pas s'il l'est déjà, mais il est foutu quoi. Si j'ai bien compris.
Lara, what brought you here?
I was preparing to sneak into that restricted area we discussed.
La zone interdite.
But just as I was about to leave, the chief told me about the death threat. So I headed to Amaterasu with everyone else and snuck into the lab. After that, the chief told Vivian and I to investigate the area.
Ouais. Donc ça explique que vous étiez séparés.
I didn't think it would end up this way. We should have stayed together as a group.
Ça va, c'est pas séparé en solo. Enfin si, lui, il s'est séparé en solo. Parce qu'il a vu faire diversion plutôt déguisé en soldat.
What's the chief's condition?
We've provided first aid, but
Ouais, c'est ça, c'est bien ce que je me rappelle.
Will he survive?
I'm sorry. I don't know the right lie to tell you at this time.
Ah oui, carrément.
So, the chief...
In any case, it's only a matter of time at this rate. We must get him out of here as soon as possible.
Kigame a tout de suite dit qu'il pouvait pas être sauvé. Bah après, peut-être qu'il existe des détectives avec des sorts de soins, mais bon là, on n'en a pas.
But that's no easy task. We took out some of the peacekeepers, but many are still around.
À moins que Vivia, un truc pareil, hein, parce que théoriquement on connaît pas le pouvoir de Vivia.
And Yomi managed to disappear. I wonder if he took advantage of the confusion and ran away.
Yomi est parti. Le méchant qui a fait son ex-directrice un cube.
It's unlike him to quietly retreat. He'll return here soon with many more of his underlings.
Then we need to leave this facility right away!
Tout de suite.
The gate to the lab has been sealed off. Thanks to that, we can't even leave the building. The elevator to the ground level has been disabled too. We have no place to run.
Du coup, qu'une seule chose à faire, investiguer.
No place to run? Chief, please stay strong. Chief...
He's still breathing, but he's lost a lot of blood. This is what death looks like. It's the same as every other victim you've seen.
Oh.
It's not the same. I won't let it be the same.
Ah ça on peut pas contrôler. Elle est épuisée parce qu'elle a essayé d'utiliser son pouvoir, essayer de reculer en arrière dans le temps en essayant de le sauver.
Fubuki, are you alright?
Yes, I will be well once I rest a bit.
However, my inexperience resulted in the chief.
It's not your fault. You tried your best to help.
Ah oui, non, c'est bon, tu gères. C'est juste pas de chance, quoi.
I was bewildered and confused, and you brought me all the way here. Thank you so much. I'm the one who's still inexperienced. He was right there. I couldn't do anything to help him. How can I call myself a detective when I can't even save a friend?
There! Right now you're still a trainee anyway!
Je suis qu'un apprenti. Je suis qu'un bleu.
Sorry.
Yuma, I'm glad you're safe. I can't handle seeing anyone else covered in blood.
Tetsuhiko, are you alright?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Ça va, il a géré son problème avec le sang.
Someone punched me in the face during that scuffle earlier.
Quelqu'un l'a frappé au visage.
They damaged my precious moneymaker. Damn it! So, what do we do now? We can't stay here for too long.
Right.
Toujours dans son coin.
Vivia, I didn't know you were here at the lab too.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Chief's orders. Although, I do feel a sense of wonder at the idea of a secret lab.
Ben, c'est quoi? C'est Makoto, Monsieur Masque? Ils disent que ce labo, il n'y a rien de spécial.
I fully intended to take a lazy look around the place, but I wasn't given the chance to relax. I was dragged around by Halara and forced to search all over. Jeez, no one will leave me alone.
T'inquiète, on mourra tous un jour.
Master, I get the feeling that he's...
Huh? What is it?
nothing. Maybe it's just my imagination.
De quoi? Qu'il est déjà mort? Vu que Shinigami, c'est sa spécialité, c'est la mort. Du coup, il y a un truc spécial avec lui. Probablement lié à la mort. J'ai du mal à voir. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit, Polo? À la base, il nous a emmenés là pour qu'on puisse voir par nous-mêmes. Mais il n'y a rien de louche. Enfin, qu'il n'y a rien de louche, oui. Enfin, lui, il dit qu'il n'y a rien de louche. Après, est-ce qu'il y a vraiment rien de louche? Il n'a pas eu le temps.
Seriously, what?
Hey, you got a minute? We can't stay here forever. We have to take a chance and try busting through the front gates.
Sortir, ça a l'air d'être compliqué.
I can't agree to that. Wagering on a bet you have no chance of winning is the same as throwing the match.
So you'd rather keep waiting until peacekeepers break down the door? Oh, right. We can use Fubuki's thing.
Ça va être compliqué.
Huh? Mine? Really? I am not sure it is worthy of showing off yet.
I've no clue where your head's at, but I'm talking about your thing! Your forte!
Ouais. C'est pas de quoi non plus elle penser, mais ok.
If we use that, we can get through the gate without being spotted by the peacekeepers!
Ah non, mais là c'est trop tard, mec. Et en plus, elle est essoufflée, la pauvre.
Even if they catch us, you can just turn back time!
Ouais, bien sûr.
Impossible. The gate can't be unlocked except from the outside.
Ah bon? Ah bah oui, c'était notre cellule, donc on pouvait pas sortir. Ça se comprend.
A peacekeeper has to make a call on the intercom to get them to open it. They would never let us through. That won't change no matter how many times you try.
Then what about Desuhiko's disguise forte? If he looks like a peacekeeper, maybe he can get us through the gate.
I thought
Ouais.
about that too,
Il a
but
pas son
Jack
sac.
is outside the gate.
Ouais.
This shorty detective is so useless. He can never help when we need him most.
C'est comme ça.
Maybe we have no choice but to force our way through.
Forcer le chemin.
Don't rush to conclusions. The roulette has yet to stop. Until it does, we must consider the best course of action.
The best course? I don't know.
On peut pas intérieur. Bah. Reparler.
It may be suicidal, but it's better than staying here like this. We gotta force our way through the front. Damn it! If we don't hurry, the chief is gonna...
How did it end up like this? We just happened to appear at the scene of the doctor's murder.
Ouais.
Yes, that's it!
Huh?
The peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Weska. They don't think the hitman even existed in the first place.
So what? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
But what if we proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the hitman?
Pourquoi pas?
The peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Alors je pense qu'ils ne croiraient pas, mais on peut toujours essayer.
Maybe, but still.
How do you intend on proving our innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that hitman and turn him over to the peacekeepers. That's impossible. He's probably already escaped by now.
Bah non, s'ils ont bloqué l'ascenseur, il est bloqué au même endroit que nous.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and gather evidence of the hitman's crime.
That's crazy talk. How do you plan on investigating under these circumstances? Besides, proving our innocence doesn't guarantee the peacekeepers will suddenly let us go.
Ouais.
This facility is already restricted. They could make up any reason they want to arrest us.
Oh, ils pourraient même nous donner aucune excuse.
You've seen how they act for a while now.
That may be true, but we're detectives, aren't we? We have to stand up to them the only way we can. When all hope seems lost, that's exactly the moment to fight back as detectives. We must obtain the truth and use it against the peacekeepers.
I agree with Yuma.
Lara,
It's true. Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice. I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
But how do we even investigate? Place is crawling with peacekeepers outside this room.
Still, it's not impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
Ah, on va connaître l'aptitude de Vivien.
huh?
Parce qu'on connaît tous les autres aptitudes et il n'y en a aucun qui est possible. Hein. Donc il n'y a que celui de Vivien.
Could it
On connaît,
be
connaît pas.
Vivia?
C'est quoi son pouvoir? C'est de passer à travers les murs?
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO.
Des rumeurs.
Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
Stylé.
In his sleep?
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping.
Ok.
Kinda like how some people sneeze differently than others. In my case,
Oh, just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
oh, the point? Well, the point is, At the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
Oh, vas-y.
Get him, tiny man! You and I are on the exact same page right now.
If I skip too much, you won't understand. Reading the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
Oui.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll explain.
Ah, tu le connais?
His forte is spectral projection. He can control his own ethereal self.
Ah ouais. Ah, ça tombe bien. Dans Tyrion Cuthbert, il y a un peu la même chose. On peut projeter des trucs un peu à distance. Et je pense pas aussi imposant que lui.
Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost. He is not confined by the laws of physics.
Il est pas confiné par les lois de la physique.
Which means he can pass through walls and floors. And all the while, other people cannot see him.
Et du coup, ouais, c'est vraiment, il peut passer à travers les murs. Et c'est juste à sa forme mentale, astrale.
In other words, you can turn yourself into a ghost?
C'est un sacré truc, dis donc.
So you can investigate without being seen by the peacekeepers.
I won't do it.
Il le fera pas.
Huh? Hey, now's not the time to back down! I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here!
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you.
Hmm.
You're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the peacekeepers say in this case? You may be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering. Don't you think that's the highest chance of survival out of all our options?
Surrender! Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't you have any pride as a detective?
Not at all.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world. I hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world. Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly in a serene world. Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
If no one else is willing to say it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you. You are skilled as a detective. However, you lack the willpower to make use of it.
Hmm.
Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us.
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me. I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be. And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be. When you desire something, you're afraid of losing it. And yet, why does everyone continue to have desires? Is the truth even worth it?
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers! Look at the chief! He's dying here! Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe you'd go and spout all this nonsense right now!
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry, I'll stop talking. As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Faster! You've gotta stop him!
Vivia, please, wait. I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange, will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
Huh. This is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
Well, if it's just holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
No homo.
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange!
Strange? Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
Ah mais je pense pas dans la manière que tu penses.
That's not what I meant!
Ouais, c'est ça.
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you.
Ah, c'est bien.
When using my forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
Mhm.
All right.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. No, everyone is here, so you don't have to worry. Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
À l'abri, entièrement, ok.
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
De toute façon, nos amis servent à rien lorsqu'on est dans le labyrinthe, donc on peut faire nous-mêmes.
Understood. There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get everyone out of here. I have to do this for Chief Yako.
Wow, your soul actually came out!
So this is spectral projection. It's strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Ah j'avoue, ça va être chelou.
Let's see!
Ow! Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now! I'm loving this!
Ouais, mais l'inverse, pareil,
This
j'imagine.
makes me feel really uneasy.
Lucky for you, I'm here! Now we're literally soulmates!
C'est quand même bizarre le contour des yeux qui est un peu verdâtre, un truc comme ça. Je sais pas, la couleur. On dirait qu'on a du maquillage, mais je pense pas que ce soit ça. Là ma paye. Ah c'est PayPal. Bago très prisé chez les jeunes de Kamazaki District.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Bah il fait dodo quoi.
Looks like Tetsuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the peacekeepers spotting me now.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us.
C'est sûr que tu planes juste au-dessus du sol.
You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of physics. Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked.
Ouais, c'est des notions ouais, pas habituelles, je peux
To
comprendre.
begin, try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways. Why don't you try it out?
I'm passing through the door.
You and I are the same now, Master.
J'ai comme des bruits de pas en tant que fantôme. C'est bizarre, moi, un fantôme, non? T'as pas la petite fumée autour?
Wow, you really made it. This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Also, the hallway is brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power switched back on.
Anyway, we got to investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more peacekeepers arrive.
Yep, mysteriful.
Hercule, y a rien à voir. Pourquoi il nous parle alors qu'il n'est pas censé exister? Oula. C'est pas une bonne idée, mais...
Whoa, it's huge. I wonder how many people are in there.
Looks like we can't go this way. Let's look for another path.
C'est ok. Ah, on me l'explique là. Tu as pas dû regarder avant.
What are those?
They're lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Is this what Vivi was warning us about?
Ah, le truc disant que j'étais pas en 100% en sécurité.
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for the tutorial!
Projection astrale. C'est quand même fou que t'as encore plein de tutos au chapitre 4. Bon après là le tuto est simple. Hein. Rendez-vous au laboratoire d'analyse critique du docteur USK. Mais attention aux âmes errantes.
Hits. Things are gonna get nuts!
Attention si une âme errante entre en contact avec vous, vous emportera vers l'au-delà. Trop flippant.
Alright, let's hurry.
Let's go!
Après là, ils ont pas l'air de me chasser quoi. C'est juste ils sont sur le chemin.
You can't go this way. Try looking for another route.
Ah je pensais qu'il allait bouger, que j'allais pouvoir passer par le petit couloir. Ah, on passe pas là hein.
Oh, that was a close one.
Oh là là. La danse des
It's
fantômes.
flowing like a waterfall. You can't go this way. Try looking for another route.
Ah oui, il y a un fantôme derrière. J'ai pas vu. J'ai pas vu le gros fantôme. Ah, c'est gros.
There are so many.
Oh,
Just
ça
a
va.
bit more.
Marron. Il fait commenter lui? Il fait commenter. Ah!
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
S'il vous plaît.
Go, go, go!
Je pensais pas qu'il faisait une mytho aussi vite. Pourquoi en fait faut juste attendre et faire comme ça? Ouais. Est-ce qu'il y a dû avoir pas mal de sujets de test pour qu'il y en ait autant? Ah, si ça se trouve, c'est pas le seul, hein.
We're here. I hope there's no one inside.
Après, on sait pas toutes les expériences qui se sont menées ici. Hein.
Who cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
On sait même pas ce qu'il faisait comme, comme expérience PSK. Ça se trouve, y a rien, ça a rien à voir avec ça.
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
Nobody's here. Guess the peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened.
Ah mais douteux, ça peut être, c'est large.
I wonder if the doctor's body is still here.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating around here, unable to pass on. I just scared myself!
Hey, if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Enquête.
Time to investigate!
Yeah. J'ai investigué, y a rien ici.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Weska a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started. Dr. Weska, I'll come get you. Can you shut off the security on your end?
Huh? Wait. What the?
Dr. Weska? What's wrong?
Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Doctor? Doctor! If the doctor was attacked by someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time.
À ce moment-là, a priori, oui.
So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get inside? The security system was still active, so it should have been impossible to enter. How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
Le coupable c'est Vivia, parce que lui il peut passer à travers les portes. En vrai ça veut rien dire, parce que on n'a aucune preuve si on peut interagir avec le monde extérieur. Et je pense pas qu'on puisse beaucoup interagir avec le monde extérieur.
That sure is suspicious, Master!
This is the decontamination device. If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread.
Ouais.
What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too short.
On passe à travers.
Master,
Et
did
tu
you
flottes.
forget you're a ghost right now?
La taille ne compte plus.
Oh, right! I can just do this. I'm floating. Whoa!
Wow.
No kidding. This spectral projection is such a convenient forte.
Ouais.
If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now. The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside.
Un couvercle doté de barreaux. L'intérieur
But
a l'air
it's
creux.
too dark to say for certain. The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed. Oh, that's right. I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now.
Je suis passé à travers.
But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside.
Wow.
There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must have come through here. So that's it, right? That solves everything.
This is the main part of the decontamination device. During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air. The structure isn't built for someone to get inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else.
Oui, encore heureux.
This couldn't be used as an escape route.
Well, having an easy escape out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
Issue accessible dans une chambre close, c'est comme une pizza recouverte d'anchois.
How's that?
D'accord. Bon, je suis pas anchois, mais ok.
Because it'd ruin the whole thing.
Ouais. J'ai jamais goûté, donc je pourrais pas dire si ça gâche ou pas.
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close, probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else.
Donc en gros, il y a un mec qui peut se cacher, on passe et après il ressort et du coup on l'a pas du tout croisé quoi. La possibilité qu'on ne passe inaperçu comme ça. Ce dispositif sert à éviter toute fuite provenant de la chambre à gaz toxique.
This way. We've arrived. It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber. Once it detects an intruder, it'll puff out toxic gas. It's a room with a terrifying contraption.
Ah, tu dois aimer ce genre de choses.
Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you.
Les
So this
conduits.
is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin, and there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body, and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Someone said you need a spacesuit to move through here safely.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death. Wait, that already happened!
There doesn't seem to be a secret exit, which makes sense as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
If that's the case, how did the intruder get through the chamber?
Ah.
Right now, I have no idea.
Le gaz toxique est bactérien, les masques à gaz ordinaires sont donc inefficaces.
Let's go to the next one!
Level up. Oh, il faut utiliser avant de changer de lieu. Après, quoique, c'est moins important là. Vu que c'est que des choses que je vais pas pouvoir, que j'utiliserai pas. Parce que ça faciliterait un peu trop le jeu. Il reste encore combien de points à récupérer? 3, 6. Il manque 10 points. Ah. Attendez, il y a mon Tamagotchi qui gueule. Qu'est-ce qu'il a? Oh, ça me surprend pas.
And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber.
Les panneaux.
There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set. Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage!
The high voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel. It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
Et je suis un fantôme, oui. 9 panneaux sont disposés sous la forme d'une grille de 3 par 3. Il faut marcher dessus dans un endroit précis pour progresser. C'est autre chose. Ah oui, le bouton pour entrer. Et les conduits.
This is the decontamination device in the panel chamber.
Ouais, mais là, y a pas moyen d'ouvrir, j'ai l'impression.
It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door. But the cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock. There's no way someone can fit through.
Ah, là, c'est compliqué. Contrairement au dispositif de décontamination du sas, celui de la chambre des panneaux ne peut pas s'ouvrir ni se fermer.
I see.
I see.
And here's what all that security was protecting. Pressing the switch opens the door to the doctor's lab. We managed to get this far earlier thanks to Amapal and Fubuki's forte.
I see it all, like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapal's arm out to that switch.
We're in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly.
C'est vrai que la porte prend du temps à s'ouvrir.
Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
Oh yeah. Didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function?
Pour le robot, oui.
I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
It opens really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
We tried to hurry inside, but Amapal suddenly fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
La porte de la chambre des panneaux est conçue pour s'ouvrir lentement.
Oh, the peacekeepers are here.
No need to worry about it. They can't see you at all.
It still feels pretty weird.
Il y a un truc important à regarder. Il est effectivement pieds nus. Il est effectivement pieds nus. On voit bien les orteils. On ne peut pas trop regarder, on en profite un peu aussi. Ouais. Ça c'est son lit. Pourquoi on avait réappuyé sur le bouton? J'oublie. La carte provision.
There are other places to check
Ah, on peut
out,
pas aller
you
au
know.
pacificateur. Alors vraiment me dire qu'il a fait aussi peu de déchets alors qu'il était coincé pendant des mois. J'ai du mal à y croire. Waouh, il y a tellement de choses à regarder en vrai. Oh punaise. Ah, des petits sapins. Bon, pas les choses. Le cadavre.
Dr. Weska. I never even got to ask him about the homunculi, and now he's dead.
Et trop tard.
He has 3 wounds on his back. A knife is still stuck in one of them.
Ouais, j'avais remarqué. Il s'est pris 3 coups de couteau a priori.
He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death. I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Ouais.
Thanks, you've been a great help.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
Le docteur USK a 3 plaies dues à des coups de couteau dans le dos. En l'absence d'autres blessures, il s'agit probablement de la cause de la mort. C'est quand même marrant que tu as remarqué le cadavre mais pas le couteau.
The knife is probably the murder weapon. It has a unique shape.
Il y a un joli F sur le couteau.
There's an inscription on it. I can see the letter F.
Hey, shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon? They're always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
Ah mais là on est scooter, il pleut pas.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F.
De Fink, l'artiste de l'abattage.
They say that's his proof to his clients that he was the one who got the job done.
So, Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did it.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Hey, don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
Huh? You thinking of stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist. Speaking of which, the knife near Chief Yako looked strangely similar to this. So the doctor was, in fact, killed by Fink?
Ouais. Donc là c'est ce qu'on veut nous faire croire, donc on va dire oui pour le moment. Voir si c'est le cas ou pas. Couteau sur lequel est gravée la lettre F. À première vue, c'est l'arme qui a servi à tuer le docteur USK. Après en orientant d'une autre manière, on peut faire d'autres lettres ou d'autres choses? Je crois pas, hein. Tu peux que faire le F. Hein. Ah mamie!
The Amapel we used is still here. I did promise to return it.
Alors pas loin, moi. Ah, il y a une magnifique trace de pas sur la tête.
Huh? What's this? Looking at it carefully, there's a mark on the back of its head. Is that a shoe print?
A shoe print?
Huh? Well, what's a shoe print doing there?
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock. Could it have been from back then? When we tried to enter the lab, Amapel fell over.
Clean culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark! You did it, Master! You finally found a sign of the killer!
C'est bon, on sait qui est le tueur. C'est le propriétaire de cette chaussure. Enfin de cette empreinte de pain.
All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security!
That's the biggest mystery here.
Dans le labo d'analyse critique, la tête d'Amami portait une trace de chaussure. Oh. Est-ce qu'avec cette trace de chaussure, faudra faire un mensonge comme avec l'abatteur là, ou le clouteur, et que j'arrive pas? Point. Ah. Le conduit. Oh, il est petit le conduit.
There's a small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through, and the cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
Des fées ou des gnomes? Du coup, c'est forcément une fée ou un gnome le coupable? Incroyable. Le labo d'analyse critique est doté d'une minuscule bouche d'aération dont le couvercle est fixé. De toute façon, elle est trop étroite pour que quiconque s'y faufile. Placard à provision.
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Oh. Puis ça le fait plaisir.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
Il y a une réserve de bois de conserve et de bouteilles d'eau dans le labo toutefois. Il ne reste pas grand chose. Ouais. Je sais pas si ça signifie vraiment quelque chose. À part que peut-être
You can do it, Master!
il serait bientôt. Il aurait peut-être bientôt fallu sortir quoi.
The peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Et un mort.
Yeah, I worked security here. The geezer was famous in the worst possible way.
Ah bon.
He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed.
Ah, les sacrifices.
He seemed to have gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
Il y a 3 ans, les responsables ont suspendu son grand projet. Puis il vivait confiné. Il y a 3 ans, ça veut dire au moment de l'apparition de la pluie.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
Est-ce que c'est les mêmes 3 ans ou c'est autre chose?
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
Ah, petit chat, t'es pas pratique hein. De t'asseoir sur mes genoux ça va, mais sur mon bras, c'est une autre histoire. Ouais, 3 ans, elle n'allait pas de venir. Je sais pas ce qu'il était en train de dire quand elle tout à coup dit what the. C'est qui?
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said.
Il était dur de la feuille.
When it comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears. And that being said, he could read lips.
Il lisait sur les lèvres. Oh. Du coup, ça veut dire que il a pas pu entendre la porte s'ouvrir. Il est dur de la feuille. Pendant qu'il parle avec nous et essayer de lire sur les lèvres, il n'avait pas vu la porte s'ouvrir. Enfin, il n'a pas entendu la porte s'ouvrir. Donc après, il s'est fait avoir. C'est pour ça qu'il voulait pas parler à Makoto. Ah, parce qu'il pouvait pas lui parler. Et c'est pour ça qu'il a facilement compris des Suiko. Alors qu'il marmonnait. C'est vrai que ça aide pas pour Makoto. Être son masque.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
Ça marche bien a priori pour ceux qui entendent mal. C'est un entraînement mais il paraît que c'est largement faisable.
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums. Either take off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
C'est pour ça qu'il a parlé le mot bouche.
Back then, the doctor refused to talk with Makoto. It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man.
Des rumeurs.
What rumors?
Yeah, I wanna know.
Ah non mais c'est ça la force de ce genre de jeu Polo. Quand il y a des détails comme ça, insignifiants que tu piges pas et que après tu les comprends. C'est trop bien. Cette boîte, je trouve que ils sont plutôt doués pour ça.
He said he shut himself in here for research. He was plotting something bad.
C'est même pour ça que quand j'aurai fini Raincode, on continuera avec avec des jeux, mais du coup les jeux qui sont sortis avant n'en ont pas. Je sais plus c'est quoi les jeux que j'ai. Mais après celui-ci, on continuera les jeux de la boîte. De quoi ça s'appelle le truc? Ils ont un nom un peu chelou, attends. J'ai pas envie de dire des bêtises, mais non. Spike Chunsoft. Et dire Chun Spikesoft. J'allais inverser 2 syllabes. Spike Chunsoft. Peut-être quelque chose de masse.
What's that? He was planning to flee from Couloir Ward.
S'enfuir.
That's stupid. It's not even possible.
Oh.
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, I'll never know.
Bah, en tout cas, il a loupé. Si c'était dans ses projets, ben, il a loupé.
So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to.
Je vois pas en quoi te confiner pendant des mois permettrait de s'enfuir, mais pourquoi pas.
Master, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
Trying to escape Couloir Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation.
Trahison, oui.
Did the hitman go after him because of this? Someone in Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him. But who?
Le docteur avait des problèmes d'audition très graves. Et bien qu'il était pratiquement sourd, il avait aussi l'intention de fuir Couloir World. C'est marrant de mettre les deux infos au même endroit. Moi je pense que j'aurais fait deux documents différents. Oh, on peut pas passer à travers, on peut pas fouiller ses sous-vêtements. Les cahiers.
An open notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams.
Avec un joli schéma de quelqu'un qui se fait renverser de l'huile.
Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean?
Je sais pas, c'est peut-être un kink.
There are other places to check out, you know.
This is the doctor's computer. And the screen looks like it's in sleep mode. I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form. I wish there was a way to check it out.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling.
Shigami, tu peux pas prendre position du corps et appuyer sur le bouton là?
I guess. You just gotta give up.
Théoriquement c'est faisable comme ça. Bon, les pacificateurs ils paniqueraient, mais bon, c'est pas grave. Ça leur fera une belle anecdote.
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label.
Les symboles sur les
The one
étiquettes.
on the front is...
H2SO9. Du d'hydrogène. Et SO, c'est pas du sodium.
Oh, I know this symbol. It's probably sulfuric acid.
Ah non, du sulfure et de l'oxygène, oui. Ok.
It's a
Enfin,
highly
du soufre.
acidic liquid that can melt anything.
Un liquide acide qui peut tout faire fondre.
Sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I can't touch anything right now. This reminds me, I saw this symbol on the label in the notebook earlier.
Étiquette dans le carnet. Ah, du coup, le professeur il voulait lancer de l'acide sur les gens. Étrange comme manière de saluer les gens, mais ok.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid.
So the doctor was trying to splash sulfuric acid on someone? Oh, but sulfuric acid could melt clothes and skin. It'd be a terrible sight.
Melting clothes and skin.
Des notes représentant un schéma de quelqu'un en train de se faire asperger d'acide sulfurique.
I think that's about it.
That should do it for the investigation.
Taking a look around, there aren't any hidden exits or hiding spots.
Yeah, the only entrance and exit is that door. There isn't even a single window. There's a small vent, but it's not big enough to fit through, and the cover is fixed in place. There are no suspicious spots on the walls, floor, or ceiling, and no secret passages either.
And even if you got through the door, there's the dangerous security system.
Ouais.
Yeah. So how did the culprit manage to enter the lab? It's the perfect impossible crime! Mysteriful!
Du coup, pour le sas, bah, tu passes assez facilement. Pour la pièce avec de l'acide, je sais pas. Pour la salle avec les panneaux, il est soupçonné de est-ce que si tu utilises quelque chose pour tirer, tu tires sur le bouton, je sais pas, tu lances un truc et ça atterrit sur le bouton et ça l'enclenche. Est-ce que ça désactive les panneaux? Ça je sais pas. Du coup ça permettrait d'éviter d'actionner la bonne combinaison. Et après comment il est parti, ben il est entré, il s'est caché dans les conduits dans le sas. On est passé et après il a pu sortir tranquillement. Du coup il y a juste l'histoire de la salle au poison, je sais pas trop. Sinon le reste, si le panneau ça se désactive en appuyant sur ce bouton, ça marcherait. Et je sais pas.
Even if it's impossible, I have to solve it. For the chief's sake and everyone else. For now, let's head back to the security room. I need to tell everyone about what I found.
Personally, I want you to gain the willpower to solve it on your own.
Wow. Parce que si c'est compliqué quoi. À moins qu'il avait vraiment une combinaison intégrale. Ah oui, il avait une combinaison intégrale et il l'a fait fondre avec de l'acide sulfurique. D'où le fait qu'on ne trouve rien. Donc il a une super combinaison, il est passé là. Là on va supposer qu'il a tiré un truc pour désactiver, je sais pas si ça marche. Il est là, il a tué. Il a dû utiliser l'acide sulfurique pour faire fondre sa combinaison spatiale. Et après, il a profité que quelqu'un est entré pour le déglinguer, le robot est passé. Et il s'est caché dans le sas.
That's true.
Et il a juste attendu qu'on est passé quoi. Il est juste caché là-haut. Il a attendu qu'on passe. Et après il pourra sortir tranquillement vu que on avait déjà tout ouvert. On avait déjà désactivé le système. Ouais, non, je pense que tout ça, ça tient. Et tomber sur Yaku en sortant. Ouais. Enfin. Ouais. Et peut-être qu'il a. Il est pas tout de suite sorti quand nous on est passé parce que il y avait aussi Yumu qui était passé. Du coup, je pense qu'il a attendu que Yumu passe avant de sortir également. J'avais un doute de ça. Il était sorti avant ou après Yumu, mais je pense qu'il est pas sorti après Yumu, après le chef, le méchant. Du coup, ouais, il s'est fait avoir. Ou Yomi. Non, Yomu c'est notre héros. Yomi. Et pourquoi vous avez deux noms assez proches? Ouais, il y a ça, du coup, la charnière. Gaz toxique, ben ça, il faut avoir la super combinaison. Tout ça lentement, mais on s'en fout parce qu'il est sourd. Vu qu'il n'y a pas d'histoire de bras rétractés pour l'autre, ben c'est bon. Les 9 panneaux. Bah, c'est soit il est passé au-dessus des 3 panneaux, soit il a tiré sur le bouton, quoi. Je sais pas quelle possibilité faisable. Après, aller voler au-dessus, je sais pas. Hein. Faut un grappin ou un truc comme ça. Ce serait un peu chaud. C'est pour ça que USK il a dit qui êtes-vous parce que il était méconnaissable. Il devait avoir une combinaison spatiale. Une combinaison qui faisait qu'on pouvait pas voir, qui pouvait pas parler avec le tueur. Par contre, pourquoi 3 coups de couteau? Je sais pas si c'est important le fait qu'il y en a 3. La lettre F, bah t'as envie de dire que c'est du coup c'est Fink. C'est sa marque de fabrique. Est-ce que ce serait vraiment lui ou c'est quelqu'un qui se fait passer pour lui? Ouais, je sais pas. Il y avait pas Vivien à un moment qu'on avait vu avec ce couteau au début au niveau de l'introduction. Il avait un couteau, je crois qu'il avait sorti son couteau avant qu'on indique le début du chapitre, mais je sais plus s'il avait un couteau comme ça ou un truc différent. Parce qu'il avait dit qu'on était une menace, et qu'il voulait se débarrasser de nous, potentiellement. Du coup, je sais pas. Qui peut pas lire sur les lèvres. Traces de chaussures. De toute façon, on relira tranquillement les trucs. Hein. Donc ça, c'est l'histoire de la présence de l'acide. Les provisions. Je pense pas que ce soit important là comme ça, je vois pas. Et les conduits, bah, il peut respirer quoi. On l'a vu à la fin d'un chapitre, on l'a vu tout seul en train de parler des dangers du livre de la mort. Ah, il avait sorti un cutter. Moi, dans ma tête, c'était un couteau. C'est un cutter. Ok. Non. Il est dans le mauvais sens. Et là, il y a un esprit et on meurt.
Vivia?
Ah bah, elle a décidé d'utiliser son pouvoir. Hein.
What's the matter, Vivia? Why are you in your ghost form?
I was wondering how your investigation was going. I grew curious.
Ah, c'est surtout que t'es fatigué, t'as envie de dormir quoi.
Did you come to help? I didn't expect your cooperation. Still, thank you. It's very reassuring.
Wait, Master! You shouldn't trust him. He's plotting something.
Il veut nous pousser sur un esprit.
What could he be plotting? Aren't you overthinking things?
So, what will you do now? Are you still going to pursue the truth?
Huh? Why wouldn't I?
Est-ce qu'en femme astrale il le voit Shinigami? Je pense que non, parce que sinon il aurait déjà réagi.
I finished investigating the crime scene, so I was about to head back and report to everyone. We need to find the truth. Otherwise the chief won't get treated, and everyone will be captured.
Après, le truc, c'est qu'on avait déjà quelques fois Vivia qui avait, enfin, Vivia qui avait l'impression de voir Shinigami. Du coup, il doit savoir qu'il y est. Justement, au chapitre précédent, en plus de tout le reste, on a aussi vu regarder Shinigami directement. Ouais, c'est ça. Mais après, là, vu qu'il était réveillé, je pense qu'il le voyait pas, juste que il a un peu supposé qu'elle était à cet endroit précis, mais je pense qu'en version astrale, il arrive à la voir. Du coup, il a vu à peu près où elle se trouvait à proximité d'Yuma. Du coup, là, il a supposé son emplacement lorsqu'il était réveillé.
I see. So you won't be satisfied until you discover the truth.
What do you mean?
Master, watch out! He's plotting something!
Tell me, Yuma, why do you seek the truth?
Bah, parce que c'est bien.
Huh? We have to find the truth to fight the Peacekeepers.
Well, the truth is like cracks in a mirror.
Les fissures dans un miroir.
They're all so small, you must squint to see each tiny crack. Most wouldn't even notice them. They think the world reflected in the mirror is reality itself. If you did notice the cracks, would you destroy the mirror to reveal what the real world actually looks like?
Et j'ai remarqué un truc. En version astrale, le tatouage de Vivia, c'est pas une larme, c'est 2 points. Enfin, il n'y a pas la larme. Il y a aussi les 2 points en version normale. Si, il y a aussi les 2 points, mais... Ah si, il y a aussi la larme. Non, j'ai rien dit. Il y a la larme, mais sauf qu'on la voit pas trop. My bad, je pensais qu'on la voyait pas. Mais en vrai, sur son sprite de base, les 2 ronds sont pas simples à voir. Hein. J'avais pas du tout remarqué qu'il avait ça. Parce que là, on les voit bien en version astrale.
Even if the moment the mirror is destroyed, it changes the world people can see forever.
Quoi, cette métaphore-ci va nous faire comprendre mieux que tout son blabla.
What are you talking about?
And if shattering the mirror reveals nothing but darkness and chaos,
Les émirats ne révèlent que les ténèbres et le chaos.
even then, would you still seek the truth?
I don't know what will happen when the truth is exposed.
C'est un peu le problème, quoi. Parce que des fois, certaines vérités, mieux vaut ne pas être divulguées.
But right now, we need the truth to save Chief Yako and everyone from the agency.
Alors, il fait dodo, le petit chat. Oh bah, je l'ai réveillé. Miaou. Je viens de le réveiller en bougeant mon bras.
Everyone, including you, of course. I just want to help others. Are you saying that's wrong?
And for that, what will you sacrifice? How much have you already sacrificed?
Combien as-tu déjà sacrifié? Ça veut dire qu'il a du vécu.
Huh?
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth. One day, it will ruin you. You will destroy the world for truth's sake.
Ça sent une enquête que Vivi a dû gérer et ça a foutu un gros bordel. Et du coup, il regrette.
Me? Destroy the world? That's impossible.
No, you've already stepped one foot into ruin. In fact, it's already up to your neck. If possible, I'd like to help you. You are a dear friend to me.
C'est sympa.
How about it? It's not too late. Why not turn back from this path?
You mean to let us be captured by peacekeepers? That doesn't solve anything. I don't understand what you're saying, Vivia. Never mind. We need to report what I discovered to the others.
So you refuse to understand. You leave me no choice.
Vivia?
Ah ouais. On peut ramener des cutters en mode éthéré. Alors il a aussi un genre de brouillard, donc ça doit être un cutter astral, mais ça marche comme ça dans ce monde. Dans ce monde parallèle.
He took out a blade! This guy is nuts!
I usually keep this in my pocket. It's not real. Like the ghost form, it's just a reflection of reality. So, slashing at you won't do anything.
Ah, d'accord.
But I warned you, didn't I? While you're in ghost form, your physical body is vulnerable.
Oui.
You mean...
Bah s'il se réveille et qu'il te met un coup de cutter pendant que tu dors, ouais, c'est compliqué.
I will simply return to my body 5 seconds before you do, and then I'll slice your throat open.
Alors, par contre, les autres détectives, ils vont te regarder très bizarrement. Ils vont être choqués, mais ouais.
Given I am more familiar with spectral projection, I'm positive I can return to my body before you can.
Contre la montre.
Well, will you give up now?
Are you threatening me?
I only want you to give up on the truth.
Pourquoi il va à tout prix qu'on ne révèle pas la vérité?
The truth you wish to expose is dangerous.
Oui.
I have a feeling that our peace and quiet will be pulled right out from under our feet.
Ah, du coup tu dis que tu vas plus pouvoir lire tes bouquins.
If you won't stop, then I must stop you. For this world's sake. For the sake of peace and quiet.
You're not making any sense. You're gonna kill me because of a feeling?
I don't want it to end this way. I thought we could talk it out. That's why I came here. But you refuse to give up, which leaves me with no choice. So it looks like this is what I must do. Farewell, Yuma.
Après, en vrai, le plan de Vivia il ne marchera pas. Parce que il y a Fubuki, elle va remonter dans le temps et va bloquer Vivia au dernier moment. Dans la logique des choses. À moins qu'elle est encore suffisamment fatiguée. Mais je pense qu'elle va remonter dans le temps pour éviter cette tragédie.
Wait!
Master, hurry back!
Hey, you two. Quit fighting.
Who is that?
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind.
Oh, c'est le chef! C'est la voix du chef!
That voice... Chief Yago?
But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart.
That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Chief Yako, are you all right? Where are you?
Impossible. There's no way he could have made it here with those wounds.
Then that voice...
Perhaps it was his soul's voice as it separated from his body.
That means...
C'est déjà mort.
No way. Is he dead?
I don't know. We need to find out.
Ah, j'ai l'impression qu'il est plus très bien là, Vivien.
Vivia tried to kill me. Why would he do such a thing?
As if now's the time to be dwelling on that.
You're right. Chief Yaku is the main concern right now, not whatever's going on with Vivia.
Yup. So go!
Et là, il n'y a plus de fantômes. Mais vraiment plus du tout,
Come
quoi.
on.
Pourquoi il n'y aurait plus de fantômes maintenant? C'est pas cohérent. Regarde qu'ils en mettent 2, 3, et puis voilà, quoi. Et là, il n'y a plus rien du tout.
Chief Yako!
It appears his soul hasn't been severed yet. It's still connected to his body. But the line is very thin. It could cut away any moment now.
Then why did we hear Chief Yako's voice back there?
I don't know.
C'est à cause de son tatouage en forme d'œil.
It seems there are many more mysterious things in this world that I don't know about. Well, since he went through the trouble of risking his life to give us a lecture, I will sheath my blade. When you're lost, you should believe in your own heart.
Croire en son propre cœur.
Vivia, I still have a lot I need to say to you. But solving this case is top priority. This is the only way to save Chief Yako and everyone else.
Fine. You can report to them once you return to your body. I have somewhere else to go.
Ah, il continue. J'ai l'impression quand même son pouvoir est assez cheaté, hein. Il nous a jamais parlé de limitation ou quoi que ce soit, quoi. Alors, pouvoir se balader où tu veux. Il a pas parlé de limitation de distance. Du coup, son pouvoir, c'est un peu abusax, quoi. Il faut faire gaffe où est son corps, qui meurt pas de faim et de soif, mais sinon il peut se balader où il veut pendant le temps qu'il veut. Ou il est jamais allé suffisamment loin pour avoir ce problème.
Where are you going?
After hearing the chief's words, I just remembered. There's something I need to do.
What's that?
I have a premonition.
Une prémonition.
In exchange for obtaining the truth, I sense that our peace and quiet will crumble away. But perhaps something entirely new lies beyond that destruction. In order to discover what that may be, I want to continue my investigation for a bit longer.
Ah voilà.
It's not that I want the truth. I need to find an answer I can agree to with confidence.
I still don't understand most of what you say, but now I know we feel the same way about this. Let's investigate this together.
Ensemble.
As you wish.
Ah, du coup, on peut avoir des infos supplémentaires.
Master, don't trust this guy. You can't erase the fact that he flashed a blade at you.
I know, I'm not that naive.
You sure about that? After all, you're always so trusting and relying on others.
Putain, à chaque fois que je vois Yuma comme ça, j'ai l'impression qu'il a du maquillage autour de ses yeux.
I still have a bad feeling about this. That guy is dangerous.
Really? I want to believe that it'll be alright now.
Après, je peux comprendre. On a les infos de de comment la personne est entrée et sortie. Si mes théories tiennent le coup, tiennent la route. Mais on n'a toujours pas de qui aurait pu le faire. On n'a pas de coupable.
Maybe you should wait to go until after you report back to the others.
But if I let Vivia go alone now, I get the sense we'll never come to an understanding. I'm sure Vivia has seen something. That's why he's afraid of the truth.
Il y avait un truc.
I also want to see what he sees. It may help me understand better.
Are you alright? Did his cryptic way of talking infect you? I hope this isn't a side effect of your coalescence.
I said I'd continue the investigation. But where do I begin?
Huh? I thought you already had a plan.
Nope.
Nope.
You don't, huh?
If you have any expectations for my actions, then you're in for a disappointment. I'm good at avoiding trouble, but I'm terrible at handling it. I try to stay still and just let things pass. That's the kind of human I am.
Oh, ça marche souvent. Hein.
That's because spectral projection allows him to investigate without moving an inch.
Ah ouais.
So, what have you learned about Dr. Huesca's death?
Well, I gathered some clues, but I still have no idea how the culprit entered the area.
There are only two reasons a mystery goes unsolved. Either there's not enough information, or not enough smarts.
Huh.
There's no point in crying over the latter. Which means there's only one thing we can do.
Should we search the scene one last time?
No. The missing piece might not always be at the crime scene. It could have been launched far away, like pieces of shattered glass.
So you're saying we should check somewhere else?
I'll let you be our guide here. But I'd like to request minimal movement. The shortest possible distance.
En gros, il nous laisse faire, mais il a pas envie de bouger, du coup, bouge pas, va pas trop loin, quoi.
Hey, Master, are you sure there could be another key to the mystery somewhere else?
We did finish investigating the actual crime scene, so it could be a good idea to search elsewhere. We can use spectral projection to enter anywhere and look.
J'étais en train de me poser la question du coupable lorsqu'il s'est caché dans le sas, dans le conduit. Le conduit est assez élevé, donc j'imagine qu'il faut quelque chose pour qu'il puisse monter en haut, pour qu'il puisse escalader. Il n'y a pas besoin. Je me rappelle plus comme ça de la disposition. Peut-être pas important. Hein. On verra si c'est important.
We don't have much time. We have to check the rooms we can access.
Just barge in and check everything.
Wow. faire dans l'ordre, hein.
So, what room is this? It seems to be locked.
I told you, it's just storage. They keep it locked up because there are some confidential documents inside. Among us researchers, we treat it as perpetually sealed off.
Well, unlock it right now. We need to see if the detectives are hiding inside.
The only key is held by the Peacekeeper's director.
Ah ouais.
What? Director Yomi has it? Aren't there any other keys?
No. The Peacekeeper's director personally manages this area, so he has the only key.
D'accord.
I see. Guess we don't need to look inside. This conversation never happened.
Right.
Et directeur Yomi qui possède la clé de la salle de stockage.
Only the director has the key to this room?
There's gotta be some kind of secret here.
Right, let's take a look inside.
Ah, j'avoue, c'est suspect.
From the look of it, it seems like ordinary storage space.
The files lining the shelves appear to be mostly old research logs.
Everything else is just junk and experimental tools. I guess this has nothing to do with the incident.
Nothing here seems to pertain to homunculus research or Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Huh? How do you know that?
There's a section with a missing file. He probably already disposed of anything he didn't want others to see. The secret we're looking for won't be here anymore.
So, the evidence has already been destroyed. After we finally found the secret lab, too.
Too bad. Ici, désorganisé.
There's a folder on the desk. The desk is covered in dust, but the folder isn't. Amaterasu lab map. Huh. I guess it's a map.
Un plan.
But it's empty inside.
There's nothing else here. Seems like we weren't able to find anything of note. Sheesh. I was hoping this suspicious experimental lab would have a hidden passage or two.
C'est dire que le Dirlo a récupéré les plans du labo. Ou quelqu'un a volé les clés du Dirlo, enfin du responsable des pacificateurs, et a volé ça, quoi.
For now, let's finish our investigation here and go to another room.
Such a pain. But I guess we have to.
Sur l'étagère, une section entière de fichiers a disparu. Yomi s'est débarrassé de ce qu'il voulait garder secret. Ah non, on s'en fout.
That place is suspicious.
On regarde quand même s'il n'y a pas des points gratuits.
I'll find out for you.
Nope. Ting, ting. Ah, on m'a pas mis dans le bon sens.
This is the central lab. There might be some clues here.
Une machine, mais j'ai aucune idée d'à quoi elle sert. Maintenant, ce chercheur est en train de faire une inspection.
For now.
Espionner.
This reminds me. You went inside Dr. Wesker's lab before, right?
Yeah, just once. I was forced to help deliver some food to him. I think it was about 3 months ago.
3 mois.
And he's been shut in there since, right? I'd go insane.
But the doctor was famous for being antisocial. It was probably the perfect environment for him.
Still, this is a bit extreme for the sake of avoiding people.
Anyway, when I brought in the food, he made me check inside those boxes repeatedly to make sure no one was inside.
Inspecter les boîtes.
Not that there was any space for someone to hide in. The guy was just paranoid like that.
Petite parano. Grande machine.
That's...
Ici, un espacement destiné à cuire quelque chose. Son utilité est un mystère. Comment t'étais pas en forme astrale, tu pourrais manipuler ce truc pour mieux comprendre. Les éléments mon corps physique n'y toucherait pas. On n'a pas envie de le casser. Bon, je pense pas que t'aurais pu y aller. Ça m'a l'air d'être assez compliqué d'atteindre ici.
This is...
Je crois que ces outils d'inspection ont été conçus pour être utilisés sur les humains. Modification corporelle, c'est trop bien. Je parle pour toi. Ça n'a pas l'air d'avoir servi depuis un moment. Rien à voir avec l'enquête donc. Oh, ils veulent que je descende. I see.
Oh.
Il y a plein de points gratuits.
No.
Les recherches sont plus importantes que les gens.
Hey, is it true that Dr. Wesker was killed?
Yeah, just like that note said.
But why send a death threat? It'd be a lot easier to take someone out if you don't announce it beforehand.
C'est vrai.
It's a hitman we're talking about. Maybe it's his policy or something.
That's a good point. What was the purpose of sending that note? Plus, not only was it sent to the targets, the doctor, it was also sent to the peacekeepers and our detective agency.
Bon, en vrai, il y a un truc qui est pratique, c'est que du coup, le tueur à gages se déguise en pacificateur et il se fait envoyer dans le labo secret. C'est un moyen plutôt efficace pour aller dans un endroit que t'es pas censé pouvoir accéder.
Doing that would just increase security around here, making it even harder for the hitman to do his job.
Vu qu'il y a une histoire de détection rétinienne, faciale, 50 milliards de trucs pour rentrer.
According to my research about Fink, the slaughter artist,
Oui.
he's never sent a note like that in his previous cases. At the very least, it was not his MO.
C'est pas habituel de sa part, ok.
So, this time is special?
Ah, c'est soit c'est spécial, soit c'était pas lui. Quand même avec l'histoire de Clouter où à un moment c'était pas lui.
Well, who knows?
En croire l'enquête de Vivia, Fink, l'artiste de l'abattage, n'avait encore jamais envoyé de menace de mort. Ah. Et tout ça t'a donné une recherche.
That's true.
Pareil d'être en état de marche. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? C'est dû à la courant courant. À mon avis, ça sert à rien de rester plus longtemps. Pas toucher quoi que ce soit de toute façon. Ah tiens, je peux voir le truc à travers le mur. Je suis pas sûr que ce soit normal, mais bon. On peut voir l'indice à travers le mur. Étagère.
Yeah.
Alors ces liens sont alignés, les tuyaux s'étendent jusqu'à l'extérieur de la pièce. Et ça est surpris qu'ils trouvent des indices ici. Qu'on trouve. Bon, on va quand même descendre.
There's another one, Master.
On avait dit qu'il y avait un genre de salle de serveur là en dessous.
This is the electrical room. Maybe we can find the reason for the blackout here.
Ah non, c'est Luca électrique, ok.
Let's check it out.
C'est vrai qu'il y avait une coupure électrique à un moment. Mais c'était quand? Ah mais du... Non, je sais pas. C'était quand? C'était avant qu'on revoie USK ou c'était quand on était dans le truc? Je sais plus. Oh, le jeu va me le redire, j'imagine.
This is...
Ça permet d'enregistrer des rapports de recherche. Ah, il y a un truc rouge.
There are a bunch of switchboards. Looks like the lab's power system. If this was shut down, there'd be a power outage in the lab.
All of the power to the lab seems to be managed here.
Toute l'électricité de bâtiment. Sauf partie de USK bien sûr, hein, qui est isolée.
Wait, I don't see a switchboard for Dr. Weska's lab.
Bah oui, c'est isolé.
That reminds me. Dr. Weska said the critical lab was on an independent system.
This critical lab operates on a separate power system that obviously includes its security measures.
I see.
I see.
That was a rather indifferent response from Vivia.
Maybe he's bored with the investigation?
Le labo d'analyse critique et de système de sécurité du Dr. Wesker révèle une source d'énergie séparée. Ce n'est pas géré depuis le local électrique.
It's really true. I saw someone suspicious right here.
Was it before or after the blackout?
Right after the blackout. I happened to be nearby when the lights went out. So I came here to turn the power back on. And I saw a dark silhouette pass right through the shadows.
That doesn't really tell me much.
Please believe me, it must have been the hitman.
So someone suspicious was wandering around here right after the blackout.
Alors, en tout cas, ça veut dire que c'est lui qui a coupé le courant.
Does that mean it was caused by the hitman? Why would he do that?
Un peu après la panne au courant, un chercheur a vu une silhouette sombre passer dans le noir.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get back.
Oh, la manière dont il court. Il fait presque un Naruto Run là. Est-ce qu'on peut aller là ou... Yeah. Vu la carte, il n'y a rien, mais... Il y a des choses, mais... On saura pas.
Come on.
Pas besoin d'ouvrir la porte. C'est une règle fondamentale de ce monde. Si t'atteins le bout, tu tombes.
Ok.
Merci le quatrième mur qui est en train de dire qu'il n'y a absolument aucune collision de l'autre côté de ce mur et que du coup il n'y a rien du tout.
This is the robot lab where we picked up Amapel. Let's look it over again.
Hey, listen up. The reason Dr. Weska died is because he deserved it. It's called karma.
Le karma.
He always insulted my research.
Serves him right! Serves him right!
Oh, sorry, that must have hurt. This is also his fault.
Des choux le mec.
They still haven't come back with that Amapal I lent them. I'll take a bath with it once it comes back to me. Oh, but that means I need to start research on waterproofing it.
Il veut donner des bains à ses robots?
I think I've seen something I shouldn't have.
He certainly has a grudge against Dr. Huesca.
I guess it's easy to find out what people are really thinking when you're in ghost form.
My forte exposes anyone's inner life and encourages them to tell the truth. That being said, it's thanks to this ability that no one comes near me anymore.
Faut comprendre.
Which is what makes you special, Yuma.
You think so?
You're way too naive, Master. It's pretty much a sickness at this point.
En vrai, on sait pas trop si Vivia peut voir Shinigami parce qu'il a jamais essayé d'interagir avec. Et plutôt qu'il a une impression qu'il y a quelque chose, mais en fait, il voit pas quoi.
This place.
Le fait qu'il résiste au choc et aux tensions.
There's a manual for Amapal.
Manuel!
Most of the controls, but I should read this. Amapal can be controlled via a special tablet device. Watch the camera feed from Amapal's eyes while you use the key buttons to control it. You can also use the mic to communicate via voice. For safety, the ends of the arms are ball-shaped, but can still be used for actions such as pressing buttons. However, while extending or retracting an arm, the controls for the camera and body do not function. This is to prevent the arm's wires from being tangled when children handle it roughly. It has a load capacity of 100 kilograms and is durable enough to withstand most falls. The sales pitch does say, withstand play with your rowdiest kids and tough enough for an elephant to stand on.
It's exactly as the researcher told us.
Yeah, there isn't much other information.
Un mamie solide et dispose de nombreuses fonctionnalités. Très résumé, mais après il y en a plus d'infos si on va dans les profils. Pas si on va donner les clés. Ouais. Ouais, je me dis juste également. Il y a vraiment le pied là du coupable, c'est qu'il devait avoir quand même un sacré pied. Hein. Par rapport à la taille d'Amami, le pied il a quand même une sacrée taille. Hein. C'est un bon pied quoi. Pas comme, je pense pas que ce soit le pied du nain quoi.
Chief Yago was attacked in this hallway. Let's see if we can learn anything. The gory bloodstains are still here. They're from Chief Yago.
Ouais. Le sang qui évacue à moitié avec la gouttière.
This is where he was attacked by the hitman. Damn it all! If I'd only gotten here earlier, I could have changed his fate.
Yuma, did you see the hitman's face?
No, not clearly.
Then how do you know it was the hitman?
Because Chief Yago said so himself.
The hitman. Fink, the slaughter artist.
Pourquoi il a du sang aux extrémités de ses doigts lui? Ah, il doit aussi avoir au niveau de la paume parce qu'il a tué sa blessure. Mais comme ça on voit pas la paume, on voit juste le bout des doigts. Yako a déclaré s'être fait agresser par le tueur à gages.
Also, the knife which was used to stab Chief Yago has an F inscribed in it.
Ah, the murder weapon always used by Fink, the slaughter artist.
You know about it?
I did some research after we got that note from the killer. I am still a detective, I suppose. He uses his knife to prove to his clients that he committed the murder. Setting that aside, don't you think these bloodstains are unnatural?
Les taches de sang ne sont pas naturelles.
You're right. There are some strange marks, like something brushed against it.
Ah, sur la gauche.
Considering the chaos at the time, I don't think it's odd for a mark like this to be here.
Look closer. This mark appears to have been made with someone's bloody fingertip.
Ouais, c'est l'autre qui a caché quelque chose.
Is it a dying message?
Could the chief have done it? Was he trying to tell us something?
No. It's more like he was trying to reach for something, rather than write out words.
Atteindre quelque chose plutôt que d'écrire.
What could he have been reaching for?
Master, maybe it's that house plant over there.
Maybe there's something about this plant. Oh, Vivia! Something's hidden behind the pot! A photo and a map?
Isn't this the map of this lab?
Donc la map qui était potentiellement dans la salle de stockage.
Could it have been taken from that folder in storage? But why would it be here?
As for the photo, I have no idea.
La photo. Une femme et un mec ensanglanté. Dans les marques de sang, a l'air chelou, c'est comme s'il y a eu deux marques, mais bon, ça va monter.
The photo shows a young man and a woman. The woman looks like she's wearing a lab coat. Is she a researcher here? The man is covered with blood. I can't see his face very well.
You keep staring at that photo. Did you fall in love with the woman? You really fall for every girl, huh?
Huh!
I'm just checking for clues.
This is a clue? You don't know the connection between the case and this photo?
I don't. But it has to be a clue. This bloodstain was made by Chief Yako as he tried to hide this behind the pot. He left this clue and made sure the culprit didn't find it.
By using the last of his dying strength?
He's not dead!
Oh, ça tarde pas. Un plan de sol du labo. Il se trouve derrière une plante d'intérieur. Une photo représentant un jeune homme et une jeune femme. Ouais, c'est ça, il y a deux types de marques parce qu'en bas à droite, il y a du sang mais plus foncé. Donc il y a effectivement deux taches de sang différentes. Il y a les taches de notre chef et il y a une autre tache plus ancienne. Remember Danganronpa 3 avec les deux couleurs de taches de sang différentes.
I think that's about it.
Concluant.
I think I've checked everything I could.
Écoute, c'est potentiellement le mec sur la photo qui est coupable. Et qu'on voit pas son visage.
Knew it! You didn't get any clues for the case.
Ou c'est la madame. Et je pense moi.
We have learned a lot here.
What?
But what do we learn?
That's all I can do to help. After all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth. I think we should return to our bodies soon. There's not much time left.
Oh, then I'll go back too.
Terminé. Ouais. Après, du coup, avec ce que j'avais dit il y a 10 minutes, un quart d'heure à propos de comment le coupable est entré dans le sas, je pense qu'il a juste pris Amami vu qu'il y a une empreinte de pied sur sa tête. Parce que théoriquement, quand tu mets un coup de pied, quand tu mets un coup de pied pour renverser un robot, t'as pas tes empreintes de pas au-dessus du robot. Donc c'est juste qu'il a utilisé Amami comme marchepied. Et il avait la télécommande pour l'emmener jusqu'au bout. Et si c'est ça, du coup, le potentiel coupable, bah c'est le nain, quoi. C'est lui qui gère les robots. Est-ce que c'est le nain le coupable? Avec le cœur chelou sur le front? Après, en vrai, j'ai envie de dire qu'on n'a pas croisé beaucoup de personnages. Hein. Dans ce chapitre, qu'est-ce qu'on a comme profil? Ah ouais, ah ouais. Ouh, on en a des profils là. Hein. En fait. Monsieur Weska. Il aime les recherches scientifiques, n'aime pas ceux qui gênent les recherches. Son talent le calcul mental. Chercheur en chef et expert en développement d'armes au labo d'Amaterasu. C'est un narcissique qui se prend pour un génie hors pair. Il déteste qu'on lui fasse perdre son temps précieux et refuse que quiconque mette les pieds dans son labo d'analyse critique. Au cœur du labo d'analyse critique, au-delà du système de sécurité, supposément infranchissable, son cadavre a été retrouvé tailladé de blessures tranchantes dans le dos. Et Fink, 1m90. Et du coup, ouais, si lui c'est le tueur, 1m90, ça peut pas être le petit, quoi. À moins qu'il y en a deux, quoi. Il y a deux coupables. On sait pas ce qu'il est. Artiste de l'abattage. Son talent, c'est le meurtre. Un assassin expérimenté qui travaille à Canaille World. En raison des rares témoins, on ignore s'il s'agit d'un homme ou d'une femme. Et même s'il ou elle est adulte ou enfant. Ce qui ne fait aucun doute, en revanche, c'est que le tueur à gage est diablement efficace et se vante d'un taux de réussite à 100%. Après 1m90, oh quoique tu peux avoir des ados qui sont aussi grands. Par exemple au basket, je crois qu'il y a pas très longtemps au State, il y a un gamin, il a 14 ans et il fait 2m10. Qui veut envie de voir un mec qui fait 2m10 et qui a 14 ou 15 ans, quoi. Ou peut-être 16. Enfin bon, il est pas majeur.
Hey, you're back. How'd the investigation go?
Bon, après, là, il n'y a pas d'ado dans les parages, donc je pense qu'il y a 0 ado coupable, mais...
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to Vivia's help.
Whatever, just tell us what you found. We don't have time.
Sure.
On n'a pas le temps, du coup j'ai passé une demi-heure à te parler.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit. Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs. They should be saved on the doctor's computer. If we could check the logs, we could clearly see the security system status. With that, we may be able to figure out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
Non, c'est séparé.
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log on to the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
Ah, tu vois, mais tu peux pas lire.
You were in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
Bah, je suis un fantôme.
You cannot touch anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with a computer either.
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order the others to do it?
Don't be unrealistic, please. the ghost form isn't all powerful like that.
Sauf si t'es un dieu. Enfin, une personne douée pour la mort.
It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be heard. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were using spectral projection.
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
Huh? Why do you say that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
Les règles de la forme astrale, telles qu'énoncées par Vivia, il y a quelques contraintes.
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right? That's basically jumping right into enemy territory!
This is bad. His heartbeat.
Are you serious? Is the chief gonna be alright?
Don't just stand there!
Right.
Chief, please stay with us! It was only a matter of time to begin with, but it looks like that time has come.
No! What should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone! Chief Yako, Halara, Fubuki, Tetsuhiko, and even Vivia. I refuse to let it end without saving anyone!
To be honest, even if you want to go to the Mystery Labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to handle this by yourself? You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective. Try to save everybody on your own without asking for help.
Save them all on my own?
Nah, I guess you're really not that type of person, Master. I'm just teasing ya.
Yuma, what's wrong?
Alors, je lui dirais un truc par rapport à Lara. Elle sait pas faire les massages cardiaques, elle les fait trop vite. Je sais plus quel est le rythme, mais je sais qu'il y a une chanson spécifique qui a exactement le bon rythme cardiaque pour faire. Enfin, qui a les bons tempos pour faire un massage cardiaque, mais là, Lara, elle va clairement trop vite.
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Ah, mais j'ai vite fait 2-3 souvenirs, mais le rythme, il est pas aussi rapide que ça. Ça, je suis sûr à 100%.
Wait, are you heading in there as yourself?
Je sais plus quelles sont les musiques, mais il y a des musiques où le tempo est parfait pour faire un massage cardiaque.
Do you know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all over if you go out there and get caught.
Après, j'imagine si tu marques musique, tempo, rythme, enfin massage cardiaque, tu dois trouver assez facilement. Staying Alive, voilà des Bee Gees. Ha, 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 ha. Là, elle fait beaucoup trop vite. Staying Alive, Staying Alive. Rester en vie, c'est marrant pour un massage cardiaque. Tu masses quelqu'un en lui disant de rester en vie. C'est vrai, c'était ça le truc marrant.
Thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the peacekeepers are located. Now is our only chance before Yomi comes back with more peacekeepers.
All right. I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Oui, j'en ai marre de ta queue. Ah mais t'as fait tomber Il reste encore un peu moins d'1 heure. Parce que je sens qu'on aura fini l'investigation avant minuit. Faut que tu réussisses à tenir le coup, hein, mon petit chat.
Hey, are you sure about this?
Our hands are full just trying to treat the chief. We have no choice but to leave it to Yuma.
En parlant de massage cardiaque, là, elle est en train de masser le ventre, c'est au torse qu'il faut le faire. C'est à la cage thoracique, je crois. Elle le fait trop bas. Je peux me tromper, excusez-moi si je me trompe, mais pour moi, Lara, elle fait n'importe quoi.
The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden inside.
Right, I'll see to it.
I shall join you. That way, if you get caught, I can use my forte.
No, Fubuki. Please save your power for when everyone is in danger. I'll be fine.
Reversing time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
All right.
I'll stay here as well.
Why? You should go.
There is nothing for me to do. Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
So you're just gonna give up? You gotta be kidding! Fine, I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma, you're our only hope. Show him you're no longer just a rookie.
Right, I'm heading off now.
Je suis pas un bleu.
Master, you're acting pretty cool.
I am a detective after all. Well, a trainee one.
Seems like my training is working.
Ah bah, à force de le lire, hein.
Oh, and Master? Regarding the clumsy girl's time rewinding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
Huh? Why?
It probably has nothing to do with the case. Just a feeling. You know, just in case.
Sure.
L'aptitude de Fubuki lui permet de remonter dans le temps. Elle s'est avérée utile quand Yuma a manipulé Amami.
All right, let's move carefully so the peacekeepers don't spot us.
Personne. Ah si, y a quelqu'un. Je l'ai pas vu celui-là. Sorry, je l'ai pas vu. J'ai regardé devant. Il était trop bien caché. Ah, il y en a beaucoup moins comparé au début. Hein. Ça s'est bien calmé. Plutôt pratique. Il accepte n'importe quelle mission, Fink.
I managed to get here without being seen, but there should be more peacekeepers up ahead. I better keep moving and stay out of sight.
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around? Nah, just kidding.
Salaud. Ouais, ils sont là, mais ils regardent pas.
I knew it. There are still some peacekeepers. But once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
How are you going to get past them?
I just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is impossible. Master, you gotta make sure you don't get clumsy.
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the... All that's left is to check the computer.
Je pense que ils se retournent pas, mais j'ai quand même vérifié. Ah bah bravo.
Who's there?
You're that terrorist detective. How did you get here?
I'll catch you and report to Director Yomi!
Master, you'll have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet! I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth!
Then what are you gonna do?
What do I do?
Just come quietly. Resistance is futile.
What's the matter?
Alors, je croyais qu'il voulait pas bouger.
Sheesh. What a pain. I want to die someday.
Ça va être agréable pour ceux qui aiment pas devoir les seringues.
I always like to keep this syringe in my pocket.
C'est dangereux quand même.
He walks around with a syringe. He's like a walking cop magnet.
I know I should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
Merci.
You said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
No matter. I will be a witness to the end.
Ouais, je pense qu'il y a des références à Shinigami, mais c'est pas grave.
Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
I don't get what you mean, but you really saved me. And now I can check the doctor's computer. Vivia really helped us out there. Let's wrap up this investigation now. It's not locked. Oh, thank goodness.
Bah, vu qu'il est confiné pendant des mois au même endroit, que personne n'a prévu de passer, bah ça sert à rien de verrouiller quoi.
No one could enter this room, so he didn't need to set a password.
Bah oui.
Time to check it out. Let's see.
Je distrais juste le chat, comme ça il est tranquille. Hop là.
Security log, reference folder 1, folder 2, folder 3.
Well, what are you looking at? And what did you find out?
Well, basically, when the security system is turned on or off, it automatically records the date and time in the log. So if someone cut the security and entered this room without permission, it would be recorded in the log.
Uh-huh. I don't really get it. I'm not into modern machines and stuff.
Huh? What's going on here?
What's wrong?
The only instance of the security being switched off was an hour ago. It hasn't been turned back on since, so... That means this must have been when I used Amapal to disable the security.
Right. So what?
Ça veut dire qu'il est entré sans désactiver quoi.
Well, the last time security was cut was 90 days ago.
90 days?
C'est-à-dire qu'il est entré en passant tout le truc du poison et des dalles. Et c'est quand il a avec le robot il a désactivé qu'il a pu partir quoi. Bah comme je l'avais indiqué, comme j'avais supposé. En vrai pour moi ça change rien dans mes théories.
Which means that security was up for at least 90 days before I disarmed it. There wasn't a single moment that security was cut during that time.
3 mois, exactement le moment où l'autre scientifique lui a rapporté la nourriture. Ah ah. Non, ça veut rien dire. L'historique indique que le système de sécurité a été désactivé il y a 1 heure. La fois précédente, c'était il y a 90 jours.
This old man was cooped up in here for 90 days? He's a bona fide shut-in!
Ouais.
That's not the problem here. There's no record of anyone coming in and out of this room. There should be a log of the hitman entering before we did. since there isn't, the doctor couldn't have been murdered here. It's the perfect, impossible crime.
From the looks of it, it appears we have strayed further from the truth. The files are formatted to prevent editing. There doesn't appear to be signs that the log was rewritten.
We've checked the data, but it's just made the crime even more impossible.
Ah mais là ça a seulement marqué quand on a déverrouillé, c'est pas indiqué lorsque le Hamami est entré dans le labo. Donc entrer c'est pas enregistré. Ça indique que quand ça désactive.
And thus, the mystery deepens. Mysterious.
On te voit pas trop là comme ça Shinigami.
It's not over yet. There could be more secret data. Halara even mentioned it.
Waouh. Je sais pas ce que t'as aujourd'hui là, petit chat. Ah, c'est parce que t'as, y a ça. Coucou.
His emails haven't been deleted. He's been communicating a lot with the same person. One message is fairly recent too.
La même personne. X5 $e commercial @hkgta70. Ah docteur. Docteur, nous avons des problèmes. Quelqu'un a découvert notre marché. Vous devriez vous cacher pour l'instant. Docteur a nom imbuvable. Il semble qu'il soit temps d'en finir. Nous en avons déjà assez profité. Il est trop dangereux de laisser fuir des recherches et des informations confidentielles. Je vais me retirer d'ici. Avec cet argent, je financerai mes nouvelles recherches. Nom imprononçable à docteur. Les rumeurs sont-elles vraies? Vous avez l'intention de quitter Kanai World? Docteur, ne me dites pas que vous complotez... Ah, il manque un espace. Pour prendre les recherches et vous enfuir. J'espère que vous le savez déjà. Mais vous n'avez nulle part où aller. Nom imprononçable à docteur. Qu'est-ce qui se passe, docteur? Vous m'ignorez? N'accepterez aucune trahison. Vous avez déjà dit que vous n'avez nulle part où aller. Préparez-vous.
This is
Quite a suspicious exchange. I'm sure Doctor refers to Dr. Huesca, but who is the anonymous person?
the address is just random characters jumbled together. It'd be hard to figure out who the person is just from this.
The doctor spoke to a mysterious person about leaking research and confidential information.
Speaking of which, Makoto mentioned something similar.
Well, this is just a rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Huesca. I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually.
So his suspicions were right. Searching through the backlog of the emails, this appears to have been going on for over 5 years.
5 ans.
But it seems like the relationship soured about 6 months ago. I guess the doctor wanted to cut ties.
Yeah.
So the doctor plotted to leave Kanai Ward, and this anonymous tried to stop him.
Oh, je sais pas ce que fait Chia, mais là je crois qu'il a renversé un truc là.
It's more like he directly threatened him, if you ask me.
Historique des emails échangés entre le docteur Huesca et Monsieur Anonyme. Ils communiquaient régulièrement jusqu'à récemment.
Could Anonymous be the one who hired the hitman?
The doctor betrayed him, so he sought to kill the doctor. Makes sense.
Ah, bah t'as ramené un autre jouet. Ah non, il y a 2 jouets maintenant. Il est parti alors que je l'ai même pas encore lancé. C'est mignon.
The doctor didn't shut himself in here just for research. He did it to protect himself.
Il a fait pour se protéger.
He felt Anonymous posed a threat, so he barricaded himself in a lab with impenetrable security. It also makes sense.
But he sure didn't act like someone living with a death threat, right?
Either he was that confident in his security, or it was just a facade. Regardless, this Anonymous is very suspicious. If only we could find out who this is.
Even if that person hired the hitman, we still don't know how he got inside.
True, that is the biggest puzzle here. How did the culprit get through such perfect security and murder the doctor? If we don't figure that out, the case can't be solved and our innocence can't be proven.
Huh?
What are you doing here?
Ah bah je crois qu'on va entrer dans le labyrinthe.
You again? What are you, anyway? Were you born just to get in my way? Or was this all fated from the very beginning?
Ah, c'est marrant, ils essayent même pas de viser Vivia. Ils sont en mode, oh il est tellement léthargique qu'il fera rien quoi.
No. Fate is just an excuse for defeatists. Alright, fine. You're not just some shit in my path. You're an obstacle in the way of my ideals. A piece of trash. Trash must be dealt with properly before you rot and start to stink! What's your name?
Ugh.
Yuma Coco Head.
I see. I'll make a path through Kanai Ward's sewers with your name on it.
Je renommerai le chemin jusqu'aux égouts en votre honneur. C'est très gentil de votre part.
Of course. It'll be named after your bones once they're dumped there.
Ah, c'est sympa.
Hey!
J'imagine.
Capture these criminals! I'll execute them on the spot!
Shinigami, can you do it?
Of course, Master! We're finally acting like partners! And of course, it's all thanks to my patient training!
To the Mystery Labyrinth!
Alright! Mystery Labyrinth!
Je sais pas si tu devrais attendre encore un petit peu. Hein. Ah, vilain chat. Enfin, vilain non. Il est joueur là. Je peux pas lui en vouloir. Hein. Et pourtant, je lui ai pas donné de poulet. Hein.
This. I see. So this is your true power. Yuma. I knew you were dangerous.
No matter what you say, it's already way too late!
I will die someday.
Ah, je vais mourir, Oula. Qu'est-ce que tu casses tout, mon ami? Bah, de toute façon, on va s'arrêter là, mais... Ah, casse tout. Oh, il a rien cassé. Il faut que tu te calmes, mon ami, hein. Attends. Ah. Vite, 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 ferme la porte. Ah. Je vais regarder, mais il m'a fait tomber une figurine et des peluches, mais ça devrait aller. Ça va être rien de grave. De toute façon, on va s'arrêter là. C'est le moment pour s'arrêter. Bon, après, il n'y a plus grand chose là, Polo. Il est venu au moment où il y avait plus grand chose, donc ça va. J'ai toujours peur qu'il te fasse reporter ton attention ailleurs quand il y a des dialogues
Again with
importants.
the falling. Why can't it ever be a gentle landing?
Je comprends ton inquiétude, mais je pense que c'est bon. Bon, on a vu les éléments importants. J'ai tout lu. T'en fais pas. De toute façon, j'ai fait la liste des de ce que je pense, de ce qui s'est passé dans la scène du meurtre. Ouais, la métaphore simple. Bah après là dans le truc dans la zone de transformation, c'est pas le seul détective qu'on n'a pas touché. Parce qu'il me semble que les trois autres, on se tenait la main pour que ils puissent avoir l'effet de qu'ils subissent pas l'effet de ralenti du temps. Et là Vivien on le tenait pas par les mains, par la main. Enfin bon. On verra la prochaine fois. Mais une investigation tranquille. À l'aise. Sympatoche. Par contre, ça a pris tout un stream. Ça a pris 2h30. Je préfère m'arrêter plus tôt parce que faire le labyrinthe une petite demi-heure, ça vaut pas le coup, je pense. Allez, des bisous YouTube.